NASA rejected a request from the Trump Friday administration to return with U.S. astronauts to the Moon's orbit in 2019. NASA spent nearly 3 months studying how to send astronauts to the Moon's orbit at the request of the White House. They concluded that although the space agency was technically capable of launching the crew on mission, it would be too costly and risky for such a limited amount of time. Instead, NASA will launch an unmanned mission. NASA previously planned for the test to be a manned launch in late 2018, which would send a capsule into a distant lunar retrograde orbit. The agency suspects that taking the spacecraft ready to support the astronauts will require additional life support systems, display panels, and abort systems, pushing the project further back. A Trump consultant told The Washington Post that the addition of astronauts in the project is intended to be a clear signal to the Chinese that the U.S. keep your domain in space. If the manned flight had been approved, it would have coincided with the 50th anniversary of the arrival of the Apollo 11 moon by NASA astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin in July 1969. The announcement follows an April report by NASA auditors that the agency's efforts to return astronauts to the Moon will be delayed due to space program failures in Europe. The NASA Inspector General's office said the agency may not be able to launch its lunar mission on schedule due to budget constraints and delays at the ESA European Space Agency, which is building the Orion capsule for the mission. Orion is expected to launch the SLS rocket launch system, and its support systems will cost $23 billion by the end of 2018.